If you live in an area where there's satellite TVs, satellites, sorry. Good afternoon, YouTube. Thank you for joining me again. TVstreamingnews.com, where we talk about everything to do with streaming news. Whether it's Hulu, Amazon, Pluto, doesn't matter. If it's paid, if it's free, we talk about it right here and we blog about it on TVstreamingnews.com. If you like this stuff, please subscribe. It's somewhere on the bottom or up here. It's free, doesn't cost you anything. It helps me out. That way I can put more content out there. Again, subscribe and thank you for joining me. Let's go straight to it. So in today's video, we're going to talk about Orby TV. That's ORBY, Oscar Romeo Bravo Yankee. Did I get that right for you people who work on the radio? Some of the questions we're going to answer is, what is it? How much does it cost? Can you get it in your area? And do you need the internet? Important questions. We'll get to that, but let me talk about something else for a few minutes, because of this pandemic and the coronavirus. You know, in 2019, people were cutting cable. They were cutting it in huge numbers. Maybe you're one of them. Maybe you're not. My question is, for you people that still have cable, and specifically people who are paying for the NFL network and ESPN, these sports channels that you have on your package right now, why do you still have it right now? Why? There's no sports. There's no live sports right now. There's no NFL. There's no MLB. There's no NBA. Yet you're still paying for a cable package that, for the most part, that price is going to those networks. The networks like ESPN and the NFL network charge the highest amount of money. Cancel it when we have a clearer picture of when live sports are going to begin, when the NFL starts. Then go back to the NFL network. I mean, surely you can do that. I don't think they're going to hold you on that contract in light of the situation. But there's no live sports, guys. There's none. There's none. They're showing you repeats. They're showing you old games. They have talking heads on these TV shows trying to make news. I don't even think that we're going to have live sports this year, to be frank. I just don't see it happening. How are you going to get 50,000 people in a stadium? You've got to make sure they don't have the virus. That's a whole different video. So Orby TV was launched in 2019 and it's geared towards a certain cable user. And you might be one of those people. Let me tell you who that person is. It is a cable subscriber who doesn't care about sports. It's a cable subscriber who doesn't really care about news. It's the cable subscriber who is presented with an offer for $65 for X amount of channels, but when they get their bill, it's $95 because of all the taxes and fees. That's who this company is geared to. So if you're one of those people, you might like Orby TV. The other thing, and it's a pretty big reason, it's people who don't want the internet to get their TV. Now, on TVstreamingnews.com, we primarily talk about internet-based companies where you stream your news, because frankly, I think that's the best way to go. However, there are a number of people who don't care for the internet for whatever reason. They don't know how to operate it. Maybe they don't have good internet service where they live. They just don't want to deal with it. And they are familiar with the traditional satellite on the home and the menu, the guide, the remote control. They are familiar with that. And they would go with a company that treated them right, offer them a good price with good channels, and they would stay with that. Well, Orby TV might be for you because you don't need the internet with Orby TV. No internet required. All you need is a satellite dish on your home. So yep, you go back to the traditional satellite. But there are some differences. First of all, the price they offer you is the price you pay. So if it's $40 a month, it's $40 a month. And because you don't need internet, you don't have to worry about like the Hulu and the Slings and the Amazon Prime and the Netflix, which rely on the internet. You don't need the internet. So this one might be for you. So $40 a month is a basic plan. You get 40 channels. If you want to get the what they call the essentials plan, that's $50 $50 a month. But here's the deal. They are able to offer those prices for that many channels because there's no sports. There's no Fox Sports. There's no ESPN. None of the big sporting networks. So if you're not a big sports fan and you don't care for paying for sports, then this one, the Orby TV, could be for you. Also, for news, in terms of news, the only thing you get is CNN. Now, I'm not going to talk about what's fake news and what's real news, okay? But if you're a Fox News fan, this package is not for you because you're not going to get Fox News. In another video, I'm going to be able to tell you how to get Fox News for cheap, okay? But that's another video, so that's another reason why you need to subscribe. But if you want conservative news, it does have Newsmax, okay? So Newsmax is the new channel to take on Fox News. So if you like Newsmax rather than Fox News, then Orby TV will be for you because you do get Newsmax. I told you earlier, you do get CNN, but you won't get MSNBC. So for you MSNBC fans in the news world, no MSNBC. Now I'm going to include a graphic that shows you the channel breakdown. But on the basic plan, the $40 a month plan, you do get A&E, AMC, BBC America, CNN, Cartoon Network, Comedy Central, Discovery, Food Network, HGTV, History Channel, Lifetime, TBS, and TNT. That's in the basic plan. Now, if you go to the extra plan, which is $10 more a month, you get additional channels with that, which include BBC World News, Cooking Channel, DIY, Nicktoons, Spanish language versions of CNN, Discovery, and History. You could also pay a premium and get like HBO, Stars, Cinemax. So HBO, $18 a month more. Cinemax, $12 a month more. Stars, $9 a month more. And Epix, $6 a month more. So you can get those movie channels if you wish. Now, it does require that you buy a receiver, and you could get that from Orby TV directly, or you can get the receiver from Best Buy. So there's two price points. The basic receiver is $100, and if you want a DVR capable receiver, that's $200. Again, you can get that from Best Buy. So the monthly package is $40 a month, like I said, or $50 a month, and that supports up to 4 TVs. But just keep in mind that for every room that you want to have a TV, you got to buy a receiver. So even though $40 a month pays for up to 4 TVs, if you want 4 rooms, that's 4 receivers. And that's if you want to spend $100 on a basic receiver or $200 on the DVR capable receiver per room. So if you took a basic receiver and you wanted 4 rooms, that's $400 to have a receiver, a basic receiver in each room. The DVR capable receiver has 2 tuners, one for recording and one for watching the satellite broadcast. You get quite a bit of storage, 1,000 hours of standard storage, or 100 hours of high definition storage, which is more than enough for you. There is a DVR monthly fee of $4 a month if you want the DVR capabilities. Now, if you used to install satellites for a living and you're comfortable doing it, you can buy the self-installation kit for $70, which includes the satellite, the mounting hardware, the compass and the signal meter, and do it yourself, because you got to align the satellite in a particular direction using a compass. I believe it's to the southern sky. If you're comfortable doing that, then by all means do that. But for the vast majority of people, you're going to pay to get installation, which is $150 per room and $50 for each additional room. Now, there have been some complaints about the installation, not so much the installation, but the company that installs it, because I don't believe it's Orby TV. I believe they subcontract to another installation company to do that. And I've seen complaints where they promised to be there at a certain time and they didn't show. That's, it's something to keep top of mind. And if you do get this professionally installed, it comes with a 1-year warranty, so they stand behind that. So where does Orby TV work? Well, if you live in an area where they have antennas and they already have satellites on the homes, then chances are Orby TV will work in your area, because the Orby TV does require access, unobstructed access to the southern sky. But again, if you live in an area where they're using traditional TV antennas or they are using satellites from other companies, then Orby TV will work in your area. They do include an antenna for local channels. The only thing is that we don't know what kind of antenna is included. Is it a good, better, or best antenna? There's some people who say they don't get as many channels with their outdoor antenna that's included. I always suggest, no matter what streaming service you get, in this case, whether it's Orby TV or even if it's the streaming services that we talk about like Hulu, Amazon Prime, Netflix, get your own antenna. Purchase them separately on your own. I have a video about antennas. You could also go to my blog where I talk about TV antennas. And if you need a good antenna, I also sell a good antenna too. But that's all in my blog, and it's also on my channel. I have a link in the description. But purchase your own antenna, whether you buy it from me or anybody else. Get your own antenna, get a very good antenna, and that way you'd be assured of getting all the channels that's available in your area. So like I said, Orby TV is great for people who have a satellite dish or had a satellite dish in the past. They like the traditional remote control, the grid layout, the ability to record TVs or shows on screen. If you're looking for that traditional look, then you're going to like Orby TV. And you're going to like the monthly bill because it's significantly lower than your traditional satellite company. And it gives you the ability to DVR your shows too while watching programming. So it's a great start for you if you don't want to do the internet route, if you don't want to do the streaming services like the Hulus and the Netflix and the Amazon Primes and the Sling TV. If you don't want to do those, you're not comfortable with the internet, and you want a traditional satellite option, then Orby TV would be good for you. That's my review of Orby TV. I actually have more information on the service on my blog, tvstreamingnews.com. I'll provide a link at the bottom to the article. So definitely check it out if you're considering Orby TV. I'll go into more details on the blog. If you have cable right now and you're still paying for like ESPN and the NFL Network and the NBA and sports and MLB, leave me a comment on why you're still paying for that in light of the pandemic with no live sports. I'd be curious to know why. Maybe you're on a contract and you can't break the contract, or whatever the reason may be. Leave me a comment. I'd really like to know. Again, thank you for watching. Subscribe, share. If you like this video, it helps me, and I'm going to do more content. Look out for my next video where I will talk about one of the free streaming services where you can get a lot of channels for free, no monthly bill. Again, thank you for watching. TVstreamingnews.com. Be safe. See you on the next video.